In a whimsical world where time was carefully measured and maintained by magical clockmakers, a young apprentice named Oliver was learning the ancient craft. The bustling workshop was filled with the gentle whir of gears and the ticking of countless clocks. For Oliver, each clock held a story, and each turn of a cogwheel felt like a step further into the intricate dance of time. One day, as the golden sun cast long shadows in the workshop, Oliver noticed a peculiar clock stashed away in the corner. Covered in a fine layer of dust, it stood out with its ornate design and intricate carvings. Curious, Oliver approached the clock and, to his astonishment, found that its hands had stopped moving. He felt a strange, compelling urge to fix it. Using the skills he had learned, Oliver gently opened the clock's back cover. Inside, he discovered not just worn-out gears, but tiny, sleeping clockwork creatures. These creatures, made of brass and copper, suddenly stirred, their eyes glowing with life. Recognizing an apprentice of the Clockmakers Guild, they introduced themselves as the Keepers of Time. They explained that this clock controlled the flow of time in a quaint village nearby, and since it had broken, time had nearly come to a halt there. Determined to help, Oliver decided to fix the clock and set off on a journey to the village, accompanied by his new clockwork friends. As they arrived, the village was eerily still. People were frozen in mid-action. Birds hovered motionless in the air. Even the river had ceased to flow. Understanding the urgency, Oliver and the Keepers of Time got to work. The Keepers flitted about, gathering materials while Oliver painstakingly replaced each gear and spring. But as they worked, they discovered something more troubling. The clock had been sabotaged. A rogue clockmaker, jealous of the village's happiness, had tampered with the clock to disrupt its harmony. The task was now even more challenging. As Oliver fixed the final piece, the rogue clockmaker appeared, determined to stop him. A tense showdown ensued, but the clever Keepers of Time used their abilities to outsmart the rogue, giving Oliver the chance to complete his work. With a triumphant click, the clock's hands began to move again. The village sprung back to life. The sun resumed its course across the sky, and the river flowed once more. Oliver had not only saved the village, but had also proven himself as a true clockmaker. He returned to the workshop with stories of bravery and teamwork. From then on, he was not just an apprentice, but a guardian of time. And so, in the magical land where clockmakers held the threads of destiny, Oliver's legend lived on, reminding everyone of the delicate balance between time, nature, and the courage to protect it.